Yo, y'all check it out. Welcome to the Smoke It If You Got It show. I smoke it because I got it. And we definitely talk about it today, all right? Today
Yes,
we got,
sir.
man, just introduce yourself. Tell them who you is, what you do.
It's your boy Benny Candela, artist, engineer, former CEO of a record label called Stolen Chronicle Records, new artist under Hustle Work Grind Records, HWG under Mike Rice and Gerard Rice, the Rice brothers in Massachusetts. Stand up. I also produce. I also mix and master. Do it all, man. Actor, former pro wrestler, still wrestling. Still wrestle with life. You know what I mean?
Yo,
And
so man, how you doing today?
I I am currently on 3 hours of sleep from exactly 11 o'clock last night, waking up at 3 o'clock this morning, go to work, just came home. So yeah, I feel like a zombie right now.
Okay,
So you
so
know what I mean?
I hear you. So yo, how would you describe your style of music, man?
My style of music is I want to say I want to take an old school formula and I blended it with a new school twist, you know what I mean, as far as like the beats are concerned, you know what I mean? I like the new pattern of beats or how that's generated with the whole trap, the snares, the hi-hats, you know what I mean? The 808s, very impactful. I still get away with telling my story and talking my shit on it, man. I spit my shit, you know what I mean? Oh, I
Yeah,
add a little bit of a Latino twist to it, you know what I mean, when it comes to expressing myself like as a third person
right.
when I'm writing my bars, I could refer to being in the sala, which is the living room, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or Spanish
I mean, how
references.
do you see your impact on hip hop though? Like, 'cause you work with a lot of people, bro. Like, you got
Right.
you got a very impressive resume. So how do you feel like how's it to be moving around like that? Like, how you feel about the direction? Matter of fact, the direction of hip hop.
The direction of hip hop today,
Yes,
as
sir.
opposed to what it was back in the 90s, early 2000s, late 2000s. Um, I don't know. I can't call it like, I never question myself on that actually. You know what I'm saying? It's like who's content where they at? You know what I mean? In
True.
all honesty, there's a lot of artists I know who are big time and they told me, yo, I made it. I got all this money. I'm everywhere, but I still have an emptiness inside me. I still feel like I'm missing something.
Right.
So it's like we're chasing this dragon when we got a hold of this dragon, we don't know what's next.
Yeah, true.
So so me, I'm content with just being, you know what I'm saying, if I was to make an impact in this hip hop game, the day I'm walking the red carpet, you know what I mean, being interviewed um, about my accolades and what I have done, that'll be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, that'll be cool. And that means that, yeah, I made it. Hey, yeah, I did. My hard work paid off. So that'll be kind of dope. And that'll, I would love to hear what the fans or people who listen would come up on my behalf on how I impacted the game.
Right. Well, let me say, like, I feel like you're not like with your resume, bro. You made it.
Yeah,
Like you did more than a lot of these guys that's on like number one in the chart. Like your resume is. Matter of fact, just so everybody know, let them know who you to work with. Like just like five names. Like I know you're
a
my
lot of cats. Protect Your Neck Records from Wu Tang, Manny MacGyver, Wu Tang, Capadonna, Killer Priest from Wu Tang, also Brown's Nazareth, Sticky Fingers, the Compton Menace from Cali. He was in NWA, straight out of Compton. He was in there. You know what I mean? He walked up on the bus when Ice Cube was younger, and he gave a motivational speech. Well, that's Compton Menace. And
yeah,
I did a couple of, I did a track with him. One of my favorite tracks I did was featuring Jaron Benton, and it's called Death Wish, featuring Crisis and myself. And a lot of good bangers, man. I worked with good track out there featuring Halsey. It's called Just Like Me. It's also on Spotify, Audio Mac. Got a lot of good bangers out there, you know what I'm saying, featuring a lot of people. All you can do is just type my name and you'll see all the accolades and credentials. I mixed the majority of all those songs. So it was an honor working with Wishmaster, Legion, Anno Domination, Petrovsky Beats, a lot of producers who influenced me, man, on how I'm working today.
Right. Okay, because I also know you worked with a buddy of mine, Philly Dash. You know what I'm saying? I seen you. I was looking you up, and I was like, oh man, I just interviewed Dash. You know what I'm saying? So if you can perform anywhere in this world, where would it be? And probably like why?
It would be in India, in Dubai. That's where pretty much they show me a lot of love. I get fan mail from India. You know what I mean? I'm grateful and humble. That's all I got to say. From here to across the seas, all of you guys who purchase and rock with me and add me to your playlist, I'm humbled. I'm honestly humbled because making music in my basement and recording in a little 2x2 booth that I had built for myself, I would have never thought that my music would go outside the walls of a basement. And for different countries to be showing me love like this, it's an honor. So I'm honored and humbled by you guys. You know what I'm saying? So this is what keeps me going, regardless of what I go through up here. As far as like, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right moves? That's my own thing. But as far as me writing on the pad and delivering for you guys, I can always deliver 100%.
If you want to introduce
Word up.
Young Buck.
What we got rolling?
We got Young
The next
Buck.
track y'all gonna vibe to? Okay, Young Buck. This next track is called Sociopath by Benny Candela and Young Buck. You know what I mean? Smoke it if you got it.
These niggas could never get rid of me. It's Buck. You know real niggas don't die. Gangsters make the world go round, motherfucker. Picked the Harley up on one wheel. Told Menace I'm pulling up in Compton, it's a done deal. Cookie jars keep my lungs filled. Bitches buckshots, pray to God that no one's killed. Bought the neighborhoods and gangsters out. A country nigga did it, that's something to think about. Still scraping the ground and low lows on these broke hoes. I got rich off the shit you put in your nose. Chop on me when I'm sliding down Melrose. Watch for the hellos, everybody don't sell low. Khaki shorts and some long socks. Stroll down Figaro, getting a bankroll from a known thought. I don't need yours, I brought my own Glock. These pussy play with my name like I'm gon' stop. I only stayed in this game cause there's no pop. And I'm not finished popping up a few ops.
You heard it going down, we coming for your shoebox. Yo, I'ma hold you down with 2 Glocks. Have you running down a few blocks. Strip dude to his tube socks. Heard it's going down, we coming for your shoebox. Yo, I'ma hold you down with 2 Glocks. Have you running down a few blocks. Strip dude to his tube socks. I have you running, ducking and dodging, weaving and bobbing. You sleep when I'm robbing you, every lyric I speak when I'm rhyming. Push me to my limit, you get snuffed in a minute. Don't reach for my pivot, keep the beef fresh in my skillet. Don't cross my línea, te rompo la espina. Break it up and stuff it with that mango piña. Throw a gangsta party, you know I'll be right there. Try to shut shit down, not around here. I'm quick to body, who passing the shotty. I'm blasting, your time is passing by. Hold on, I quit laughing. My love be in the streets, in the belly of the beast. I tried to be humble, my neighbor couldn't keep the peace. So we made him flee, and now we made him free. Ain't gotta worry about this bastard talking shit to me. Buck, I got your alibi, sweeter than an apple pie. Prosecutor satisfied, go and read the passage by. You heard it's going down, we coming for your shoebox. Yo, I'ma hold you down with 2 Glocks. So what? Have you running down a few blocks. Strip dude to his tube socks. Heard it's going down, we coming for your shoebox. Yo, I'ma hold you down with 2 Glocks. So what? Have you running down a few blocks. Strip dude to his tube socks.
Oh man, that's
Word up.
Yo, that was fire, bro.
Word, man. Thank you. For real. I appreciate that.
Like, no lie, I was cleaning up today with this bumping. My man came in, he was like, play that back again. We enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Much love, man. Thank you. I'm humble.
So
The feedbacks makes me hungrier. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like you should salute yourself. That's this like I ain't even listen. This song right here alone, I done listened to a few others. Low, all that. Like, and I'm like, yo, this dude is really fire. Like, was this your first like passion? Like, was hip hop?
Um, no, this is actually one of my newest releases. These new ones that I just put out with Young Buck, Yuck Mouth, all those are like I recorded it 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Everything else, like from Just
No.
Like Me, that's 7 years ago.
All right, yo. So okay. So in what way do you feel like you can make a difference in this music game? Like, what can you teach these younger guys coming up under you?
What can I teach the younger crowd? Pretty much tell a story. Tell a story. The way hip hop was originated, the way hip hop was born and formulated. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter what story you was telling. You could wake up in the morning, how you got dressed, how you got ready for the day, or how you met a girl and you wanted her number and name, or how you got fired from work. Everything was a story, whether it made you feel good, it made you angry, sad, or it gave you the emotions, man. It gave you something you could relate to. Now, I pretty much hear stabbing, shooting, shoot the blind up, shoot the hammer up in the play, shoot the hammer
Yeah,
up in the play, and now pull
yeah,
out the chopper, and then pull out the chopper, and now pull out the chopper, and then pull out the chopper.
yeah,
So right now that message is not positive. That message is straight up negative.
yeah. You're right.
Is nothing to love, is nothing to brag about. I feel bad for the new generation who's coming up thinking that this is life, this is what it has to be. And there's no points like Grand Theft Auto for taking lives, yo.
Yeah, you know they did it to hip. They did not only to hip hop is that the problem. They even did that in battle rapping. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it music period because the battle rap without the music that ain't really what we did. We was in the park back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Set over here, set over there. You know what I'm saying? And everybody going at it. And like you said, we didn't promote violence. You know what I'm saying? Like it really was a party. Everybody. It was about dancing with your girl and stuff like that. But um, how long you been rapping?
So I started 1998, 1999. When I started pro wrestling, I started my training in the doghouse. It was in Brooklyn, New York, 940 Jamaica Ave on Cypress. And I used to put my rhymes that I wrote for inspiration inside. It was like a walkout. You know what I mean? The locker room was upstairs, and I would put it in the main office, which was Lathan's room, Tower of Torture. So I would
Right.
post my rhymes up, and everybody's like, "Yo, why you put your rhymes up there? You want somebody to steal your shit?" I'm like, "Nah, not really." But everybody would compliment me on my rhymes, like, "Yo, you got some dope ass bars, my G. Like, you plan on doing something with it?" And one day it just clicked. I had an epiphany. I'm like, "Yo, you know what? I should just do it. See where I go with this." And I never stopped.
Oh,
So it
okay.
was kind of my fallback. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Yo, all right, I'm talented in a lot of things. I'm a jack of all trades right now."
Yes, sir. I hear that. I hear that. So, like, do you have any like weird, like any rituals you do like before you step inside that booth? Like, take off the shirt and the cape is on, like Superman's alive,
Nah, actually,
I,
I don't have any weird way of getting into character, bro. I think it's natural for me. I just, I blow one in the air. You know what I mean? Roll one up, sit down, I think about it, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I press that record, and I'm ready to go.
yeah, okay. No, when it's real, it's real. So you ain't got to get in character when it's real.
Exactly. I feel it all the time.
Yeah, like
So it's not like something I got to prepare myself for, I guess. I'm ready all the time. As soon as I hear that beat, I'm ready to go.
okay. You ever been into battle rap? Have you ever battle rapped? Like
I battle rapped on the school grounds.
No,
That
okay.
was as far as I did battle rapping. You know what I'm saying? It was in the cipher, me versus a higher grade. Getting my ass spanked in a battle rap a couple of times until I came back with something nice. You know what I'm saying? So I had
Right.
to write something real good to memorize and throw. I can't wait to hit Edwin with this shit from hit.
Yeah. Yeah, we get you. Should have never did that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for real.
Like,
That's when it's coming with animosity. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
But
for real. That's when shit get real.
our worst wasn't even half as bad as what that goes on today, man. Like, you know, smoking your dead homie.
Right.
When I'm smoking your dead homie start coming out of people's mouth, you like what? Like, you know, like pissing on
Dead
grave.
ass.
Yeah, like
Yo, you seen that battle with Dizzy Disaster? Not sorry, I meant to say Dizzy. Disaster versus Cannabis.
nah.
A couple of years back, bro, he destroyed the shit out of him. Cannabis embarrassed himself and whipped out some rhymes from a paper and shit and started
Oh,
spitting that.
I damn sure did. He pulled out his book like I got 1,000 pages. Yeah, yeah, I did.
Yeah, bro. I felt embarrassed for him like that was me up there, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad he ain't. As far as I know, he ain't battle rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I make you laugh though. Cassidy embarrassed himself against Arsenal, but he came back and tore Hitman head off. Like Cassidy was like, I am the best at this, but he didn't realize saying shit that's not real is what's real today.
Mhm. Right.
Cassidy about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what
Mhm.
he's saying in his rhymes is what he do. And it was amazing to see somebody from the old school be able to jump up. Like,
Yeah.
I gave my,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to it's a big difference for me from battle rapping or diss track. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got a diss track ready, willing, and able, and the drop of a dime. Like you let this motherfucker cross me, it's gonna
yeah,
be a diss track. He ain't gonna wake up from. But thank God, like in my career, I never had to go that far to go do diss tracks on somebody,
right,
and I kept it real humble and respectful with everybody. You feel me?
right.
Yeah, like when you become that nigga, you're gonna have a target over your back. Everybody's gonna be gunning for you. So that's just a given. Your people taking your methods, your work, your creation, and then taking it and making it theirs and remixing it. You know what I mean? That's just the nature of the beast. So when I put out Just Like Me maybe 6-7 years ago, right?
Uh-huh.
One of my fans that wrote me like, yo, I seen your song on somebody else's shit on YouTube and it says Benny Candela song, but it's somebody totally different. And then I go check it out and it's like my song, but remixed differently and tweaked differently. And it's just his verse instead, but with the same chorus and everything else. And it says my name on it. I'm like, I guess that's homage, you know, that's just the start of the beginning right there.
Right, right,
I said, I ain't got nothing to worry about. My shit is copywritten, everything. I'm protected. You know what I'm
right.
saying? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna Jay and Silent Bob on everybody that steals from me or borrows from me. That's just the nature of the beast.
Well, yeah, like if they ain't make $1 million off it, you know what? I like your attitude about the music, bro. Like you said, like that's homage when somebody take
Right.
and put their voice on your beat and over your voice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with your hook. So that is homage. You right.
It is homage, bro, because I did it. We all did it first. We all took mixtape remix beats from DJ, what was it? DJ Clue, DJ Who Kid. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJ Ron G. He always came out with my favorite fucking bangers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. When Big L was out, you know what I mean? I was I had a boombox over my shoulder walking down the block. Everybody knew it was me coming.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yo, your top 5, bro. I need your top
My
5.
top five. My top five. All right. Big Pun. Notorious B.I.G. Nas. Busta Rhymes, Eminem.
Okay. That's
I don't
interesting.
really put no more. I don't think I put any thought into the last two picks, but
Okay.
my first three, it was a lot of thought behind those. My
Yeah.
bad. My whole order was fucked up. I heard an Eminem song earlier. That's why he's still relevant in my brain.
Right.
No disrespect, you know what I'm saying, but
No. Listen, when you say top five, you gotta
yeah,
everybody in there somewhere.
right, exactly. So my top five would most definitely be Big Pun, Method Man, Busta Rhymes, Nas, and Terminology.
Okay. Okay.
Terminology is a beast. For those who don't know who he is, look him up. Terminology, the terminologist. You know what I'm saying? Boricua stand up. Um, yeah, man.
Check for them in the link. We're gonna put them in the link, all right?
Word up, good dad. I think it's Good Dad Gang. There you go.
Yeah, we got that, you know. Wow. So yeah, always in my top five. I got because anybody that don't mention Jay-Z, I get a little upset. Like he really is the GOAT.
Yeah,
Like
he's the GOAT, man. He created a lot of opportunities. You know, he overcame a lot of obstacles. But I
yeah,
was, you know what I mean? I rock to his music, but not like that. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Jay. Jigga, he did good music, man.
right.
But as far as like people I like heavily fucked with
Right.
was definitely Big Pun, Terror Squad, the whole Cuban Link. You know what I mean? That whole wave right there. You know what I'm saying? That was my wave. That was my era. So of course, when they came out, they was doing their thing. Method Man with his sick ass bars and shit like that. So that's captivating in itself. Where him and Redman was ripping it up. And yeah, Jigga came out with some fabulous fucking concepts too. You know what I'm saying? New York with Alicia Keys, that was a banger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every time that shit came on, I knew every word to that. So yeah, Jigga had paved the way and made his name in this industry. He paved the way for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn,
Right.
Queensbridge, that whole who you think won that battle between him and Nas, man?
Oh man. Oh man. I'm Brooklyn all the way to the wheels fall off, but Nas shout out. Ether was a.
I was
I'm
dying. I was dying to ask somebody from Brooklyn this question all these
you know,
years later, bro.
I'm sorry, Jay. Like my personal opinion. I'm sorry, yo.
The Godson.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Like
I gave it to Nas myself. I gave it to Nas, man.
yeah, like he went straight ape on him. Like
Yeah,
you know.
he dedicated a lot. But all I got is one mic, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Got
yeah.
yourself a gun. That shit
Oh
was a banger. I remember I was living in Carver, 106th Street, Madison and Park. And when that song came out, bro, everybody in every building was listening to that shit in unison.
wow,
And you
yo.
barely, it's like, it's real rough to see Spanish Harlem niggas bumping Queensbridge shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
whole beef in itself was captivating, so everybody was standing behind it. So it became a New York thing. It wasn't a
Mm.
borough thing.
See, I think that if New York would stop beefing every week, somebody else is shooting at somebody or dying or stuff. I think we could capture the game. It's not that we're not in the game. We're not leading the way right now. Like in my eyes, the South is really leading the way, bro. The South, the
Yeah.
South, the South is leading the way.
Well, if you think about New York rappers, we was known for our swag and how we sound when we talk, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when we don't live somewhere, when we outside of New York, everybody tells us, "Yo, you got an accent, yo. You can hear that shit. You can say New York again, say New York again." And you're like, "Yeah, you're from New York." And that's why people loved our music. We originated our own fucking how we sound. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then we started adapting to trap and South shit. What happened to our swag? Why we not using what we know, what we invented, what we created? Why we ain't relevant no more? Because it sound old?
No, it's not that. It's everything. Everything. The R&B songs is this songs right now. Like You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to the party? And now, like we used to party like Tribe Called Quest. It was Tribe Called Quest, Uchi Wally. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uchi Wale, Uchi Bang Bang. You remember that? That's when the Harlem Shake was coming out and all that shit, bro.
Like, no disrespect to Cardi B and Megan, but you had Eve killing it. You know what I'm saying? You had female.
Eve was killing it.
Yeah, like, and she never had to, talking about my wet ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they talk real shit. So it's crazy.
You know who I forgot to mention, bro? Who's on my top 5, man? Who's on my top 10? DMX, man. How can I forget Mr. Simmons, man. Bro? Real talk. He impacted my life in so many ways with the whole Rough Rider shit riding through my block. Bro, when they was filming that shit, I looked out the window and all you see is ATVs and a truck with cameras in the back and all that shit. I'm like, oh shit. Then later, like a couple of months later, that video came out. I remember seeing that shit out the window. But that was dope.
Word.
Yeah, man. You used to see the Rough Riders riding around Soundview and all that. My cousin lived on Soundview. Okay. So I used to get there every weekend.
Yeah, I used to be in Soundview. But Jay just told an interesting story. He was like, DMX was opening for him. And he's like, I want to see what this dude gonna do. And he said he stand on the side and stuff. And he said the lights went out and then he started flashing and that growl. And he said he ran out. He was like, all right. And he said, what was that song? Stop, drop, one of them joints, one of his bangers, he started singing and the whole place went crazy. And Jay was like, oh shit, I had to change my show up because he was like, yo, I was rocking with him. He said, and then the next thing I know, he said a prayer had me in tears on the side of the stage, bro. DMX was definitely the truth, man. Like, I'm sorry about that. I'm taking over my thoughts because DMX definitely. I made my sister a hoodie with DMX. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description. You can hit the lady up and she'll make you a hoodie. All right.
That's right. Get it down below.
Yeah, down below. Don't forget.
Yeah, I mean all the proceeds.
Yes, sir. Like, share, and comment. So
absolutely.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Benny links down in the bottom too. All right, so
yes, sir. But more of my goals, man. I'm with Hustle Work Grind Records, HWG, with the Rice brothers, Jay Rice, Mike Rice. They're a bunch of entrepreneurs, man. They put me under their wing pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And I'm their engineer, their aficionado when it comes to mixing, mastering, and producing their tracks. And I got my own show that's going to be aired on Roku TV, and it's called The Midwest Punchline, where the host doing the most, you're looking at him, yours truly, Benny Candela, interviews local artists and play their music. And for more information, I'll get to all that figured out, you know what I'm saying, and forward to Big Nate right here, you know what I'm saying, so everybody can be copacetic and link up in unison.
And y'all know where to be down there in the description. You know what I'm saying?
Word up, HWGTV. Salute.
Right. So you where do you see going with these the with your music and stuff in the next 5 years?
Still banging, B. Still bumping, still making them hot ass music tracks, man. Still kicking and knocking down doors. Still trying to make myself a household name, putting in the legwork. You know what I'm saying? Right now, one of my biggest ventures, I just finished emailing the Juggalos, ICP, for one of their last events that's going on for August. Man, I'm trying to get up in there and perform and do my thing for a little pro wrestling / hip hop performance. You know what I'm saying? And get it down and copacetic. So I got a couple of plugs in there. So hopefully that works out and falls through for your boy. So that'll add a little notch under the resume right there. So any kind of camera time I can get right now is the more the merrier. You know.
Well, you know,
trying to get that parked car idle.
Okay. Well, we definitely will keep you in rotation. You know, make sure this one go real live with it. You know,
Absolutely. Thank you.
when you writing,
Mm-hmm.
and do it just come to you, or like
Yeah. Like if you, a good example, if you produce a beat for me, right?
mm-hmm.
I gotta hear it the first 15 seconds and it's already talking to me. What I mean by when it's talking to me, the words already filling in the gaps. Like, oh wow, this is a crazy ass hook. I come up with hooks before I do verses for some reason. As soon as I hear a beat, I already got the hook formulating, you know what I'm saying? And then the topic, a lot of people work different. They be like, how the fuck you came up with that hook right now? I'm like, bro, the music's talking to me, bro. You know what I mean? So as soon as I hear a beat, I can make the beat myself, and then I can come up with 5 different topics and different variations of it. And I write it down immediately, because then if I don't repeat it to myself, I forget it in 20 minutes. Then I'm on to a different hook.
Oh, okay. So that's a decent.
So at once I had 16 artists under my label just 2 months ago before I closed it up. And everybody was like, bro, I need a hook. I need a hook. I need a hook. I need a hook. To a point where I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get played out.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to get played out like that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, bro. If you got it and people is asking for it, you got to give it to the hip population, bro. Like we just heard that, like.
I agree. I just felt like maybe somebody else's voice on my words would have sounded better. You know, ghostwriting perhaps. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it in those kind of terms, because I'm trying to bump up the resume for ghostwriting as well for songwriters.
Oh, okay.
But you know, different artists, they have a different concept on spitting somebody else's shit, if you know what I mean.
Can you write R&B also?
Yes.
That's a hint to y'all people that's watching. We got verses, right? We got verses for sale.
Yes, I could write hooks, R&B hooks, choruses, duets, all that shit, man. Lullabies, you name it.
Okay.
I got the mind for jingles.
Okay, y'all heard that? Don't mess with my dude, bro. Like, listen, y'all, he really the truth right there. Like, the truth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell everybody where they can hear your music at, though.
Thank you for telling me that, for asking that. You can hear my music on Spotify, iTunes, any major platform, Deezer, Tidal, Audio Mac for free for those who can't afford a subscription for iTunes or Spotify. You can hear my music on YouTube as well. All you have to do is spell my name. And for those who don't know how to pronounce my last name, Candela, it's pronounced like Nelson Mandela, only spelled with a C. You know what I mean? Benny Candela or Candela. There's a lot of people who call me Candela. You know, it doesn't matter as long as you're flowing and pronouncing it. You know what I mean? So yeah, Spotify.com/Benny Candela music. You can find me anywhere. You know what I mean? Benny Candela. That's all you got to type in on Google and you'll find it.
Yes, sir. Trust me, he's gonna be in the description. Y'all gonna listen to him. Like, yo,
word up. I appreciate y'all.
Yo, you know, I appreciate your time with me.
Yes, sir.
Hope to have you out again, you know, when you drop something new, you know, video or something. Anything you doing.
Absolutely.
And
I'll definitely keep you posted with all my endeavors, bro. You got that. Almighty.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you very much. And I'm gonna leave y'all I'm gonna leave y'all with this video low. All right.
Salute. Big ups, G.
Yes,
peace.
Sir.
Nigga, yuck up in this motherfucker. Regime life, nigga. Let's get it, baby. Zilla, I spit hot fire like Dylon. You can mob deep and I'm still beefing like Saigon. The icon, cooler than LL with the mic on. My right arm, I spit explosions like a pipe bomb. You haters better let bygones python, don't fuck with me. Just run it up with me. I catch this $150 cheek to cheek. I tell my shooters when to go like King to speak. Sheesh, chopper spraying like an airbrush. This thing could get real fucked up like Easy haircut. Don't come near us, nigga, only compare ya to the goats. Pac, Biggie, Nas, and Ho. Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. Andre 3 triple O. Not the head of my class, but still I'm on a roll. One of the last rappers left that still ain't sold his soul across the globe. I keep on moving like soul to soul, yo. What you see is the Holy Ghost and the Holy Grail. Roller L, screaming fuck cancel culture and go Chappelle. What you see is the Holy Ghost and the Holy Grail. Roller L, fuck cancel culture, go Chappelle.
I'm low now while you reach. Heard him down the block, tire screech. Get low, them bullets seeking. This what happens on the weekend. I'm low now while you reaching. Heard him down the block, tire screech. Get low, them bullets seeking. This what happens on the weekend. To the rap legends in heaven, hope that I make you proud. Take what you told me, mix it up and give them a different sound. Big pun ignited the fire within my soul, so I salute and started marching now. Hear me flow. Streets are deadly, repetitious, you not ready. Come and see me, I got plenty. Thought I told you name is Benny. Talk it over with some Henny, or do you prefer Somali? Go holla at the mommy, yeah, she know where she could find me. In the back, she gave me sloppy, then she told you run the lap. And you know I had to laugh when your bitch ass came right back. Now your face is looking mad, your girl is happy, she not sad. I gave you all the facts, now we put you in the cab.